Today marks 20 years since Hurricane Katrina made landfall, killing at least 1,200 people across 7 states. Here's a live look from New Orleans, which saw the worst of the damage, leading to more than 900 deaths and having an estimated 100 to 150,000 evacuees flee the city. There were many lessons learned in Katrina, one of them being the need for a plan to get people and their pets to safety. In 2005, there were no evacuation or sheltering protocols that included pets. As a result, many pet owners died alongside their animals in that devastating storm. The Louisiana SPCA and local nonprofits are taking a look back at the failures and the improvements that have forever changed emergency response in a natural disaster.
This was really the first response of this scale that set the tone for disaster responses that followed.
A new documentary released by the Louisiana SPCA marks 20 years since Hurricane Katrina.
Most people in the city that had animals didn't evacuate because of their pets.
The devastating impact highlighting the need to have plans in place for the evacuation and sheltering of people and their pets. Louisiana SPCA CEO Anna Zarilla recalls what 2005 protocols were like for first responders.
Human life saving, for all the obvious reasons, was the number one. And so the first responders that were coming into New Orleans weren't really prepared to rescue people with pets.
It's estimated that more than 260,000 families in Katrina's path had pets, and more than 100,000 of those animals were abandoned. The images of the aftermath were seen around the world.
I think Katrina was the first national disaster of this magnitude that was televised. And so I will say, I think that brought light to probably what had been happening over time in a way that had never been seen by our country before.
Emergency response would never be the same. In 2006, Congress passed the PETS Act, which required state and local disaster relief plans be made for people and their pets before, during, and after a major disaster. It's led to more planning and investment in preparedness, as well as increased communication between government agencies and nonprofits. That partnership was on full display in Houston when Hurricane Harvey stalled out over the city in 2017.
How many animals did you see?
Oh, right. We've seen approximately 1,000 animals.
Wow.
More people are going to come to your shelter if they can bring their animals.
Friends for Life founder and executive director Celeste Shuttlesworth headed up the first ever cohabitated shelter at the George R. Brown Convention Center, allowing people and pets to seek shelter from the deadly storm together.
I will forever credit the late Mayor Turner for opening those doors and saying this is important, and we're going to acknowledge it's important by sharing our city resources, because we would not have been able to do that without his vision and his permission.
The improvements made in storm preparedness since Katrina is also being felt by the Houston SPCA. They rescued 2,300 animals during and after Harvey.
The state authorities around the country, they now know that pets are family. Yeah. And so the messaging for animal welfare organizations across the country has changed dramatically.
And there's still so much more that's left to be done. You know, there's still a lot of community members that need more help and more resources and more support. But we've come a long way in the 20 years, and I'm just really grateful.